Camas is one of our native ancestors' main food source. Camas grows in muddy, wet meadows, and they are abundant in the Willamette Valley. There are different kinds of camas, and they come in colors like blue, purple, and white. The camas also has relatives that are poisonous. These camas will make you very sick. If you want to gather camas, it's important to go with an experienced gatherer who knows the difference. In the summer, the plants are fully grown and the bulbs are ready to be harvested. Our ancestors used a long digging stick to harvest camas bulbs. The stick was made of wood, and it had a handle made from a deer or elk antler. A lot of times the handle would be carved with a design. They would use the stick to pry the bulbs and root from the ground. Whenever you harvest anything, it's always good to give thanks to the earth and leave something in return. You can leave feathers, shells, rocks, or anything like that. Once gathered, they would make a camas oven by digging a hole in the ground and would line the hole with rocks. It's important to choose porous rocks so they wouldn't explode when heated. A fire was built on the rocks to heat them, and then they would lay down green grasses, green leaves, or skunk cabbage on top of the rocks. Then the cooks would place the raw camas bulbs on top of the plants, place another layer of plants over the camas, and then cover it with dirt. The bulbs were baked for 3 to 5 days. After the camas was cooked, it would be eaten or laid out to dry for later use. Well-cooked camas are sweet and taste something like carameled apples. Next, they would use a mortar and pestle to mash up the cooked bulbs and mold them into camas cakes. Then they would dry them to store them for later. They also made larger cakes that they would be used for trading. If the cakes were cooked right, they could last up to at least 3 years. They were a big trading resource for our tribe. Archaeologists have found some very old camas ovens in the Willamette Valley. Many of them still contain cooking stones, charcoal, and charred camas. One, located near Eugene, dates back 12,800 years.